I said this to you. I said, as African people, we have failed ourselves and we have failed our African brothers and sisters. As Pan-Africanists, we have failed in our mission to unite Africa because we have fled from our devastated countries, and we've run away and we've left our brothers and sisters to struggle and suffer alone. We have been cowardized in the fight as African people. We are doctors. A doctor in Nigeria gets 900 rands. We have doctors in South Africa, Nigerian doctors in South Africa. Instead of them going back to Nigeria to fight for better pay for doctors in Nigeria, they run away and they leave the others there to struggle. We have failed as African people. Children and women are being unalived in hundreds and thousands in the DRC. We are failing to come together as African people to fight against that. I keep saying that in your life. What's wrong with us Africans? And I'm saying South Africans, whatever, as long as you're an African, what's stopping us from fighting for these people that are being unalived in the DRC? You're here crying every day. You're crying here, crying for South Africa, crying to be in South Africa, crying against xenophobia in South Africa. Yet you are ignoring the loss of life in the DRC. You're ignoring that children are being raped. Women are being raped. They are putting their guns in women's vaginas. They are putting them in concentration camps. They are burning them like animals. In Nigeria, children don't have school shoes. Children don't have infrastructure. Children don't have schools. Children are not protected. Boko Haram in Nigeria is abducting toddlers. They are raping women and children in Nigeria. Women do not have women's rights in Nigeria. Why are we not standing together as Africans to fight for Nigerian people in Nigeria, to fight for the people of Congo, to fight for people in Sudan? In Sudan, there is hunger, there is genocide. You are here crying to be in another person's country. You're crying to benefit from somebody else's economy. You're crying to benefit from somebody else's government. Yet you are failing to hold your government accountable. You have fled your country. You've left women and children to suffer. You've left women and children to die in your countries. You are here crying to be in South Africa. Shame on you. Weak, cowardice Nigerian men that are failing to protect their women and children in Nigeria.
100%.
Failing to protect the toddlers that have just been abducted by Boko Haram. There's toddlers that were abducted by Boko Haram. That we cannot fight for them. We are here fighting for our country because we are forced to fight for our country because there is bandits, syndicates in our country. We are being oppressed by our own black people. We come from being oppressed by the white man, and right now we are being oppressed by our own black people. Coming here wanting a South Africa without South Africans. We have Zimbabweans. We have Zimbabweans that have unalived white people in their country. They've chased away all white people in their country. Zimbabweans decided, you know what Mugabe said? He said Zimbabwe for Zimbabweans. He didn't say Africa for Africans, no. He didn't say Zimbabwe for Africans. No, he said Zimbabwe for Zimbabweans, Europe for Europeans. And he sent his people to go out there in the fields and take back all the land and chase away all the white people. And what happened? They failed to cultivate their land. They failed to work hard in their own land. They failed to build their economy. Then what did they do? They ran away to the nearest country that has white people, the same white people that they unalived and chased away from their country. They're here, they're hard workers in our country. They're working very hard in our country, yet they failed to work hard in their own land, in their own country. They failed to work hard in the land that they took from the white man in their own country. Here telling us that we are scared of white people. They should be setting an example for all African countries to say, this is what happens when you chase away white people. If South Africa is to follow the example of Zimbabweans, you want South Africa to end up like Zimbabwe. When Zimbabweans chased away all the white people in their country, then they failed to maintain their government. Zimbabweans failed dismally. Yet they're here telling us that we must do the same thing. They are running to the very same country with white people telling us to do the same thing. You have failed, cowardice African men, Cowardice, weak African men that have failed their children. You failed the future of your children. What is a country without its future? What is a country without its children? What is the country that does not invest in its own youth? If you do not invest in the youth of your country, you have failed. Nigeria is being oppressed by Nigerians. It's not white people. Nigerian people are being oppressed by their own people. It's Igbos against Yorubas. It's tribalism like you've never seen before. Yet they're going to come here and tell us about white people. They failed to be united in their own country with their own brothers and sisters. And they want to come to our country and tell us about white people. Please, cowardice. Cowards.
President.
Cowardice.
Oh, what a speech.
Weak African men that failed to protect their own women and their own children. Weak African men that failed to hold their own governments accountable. Thank you very much, host.